Hi, this is Karen, and I am absolutely thrilled to show you the new custom report builder that we've been working on. All right, so to do a custom report, the first thing is I need to pick the bills I want on the report. So I am going to go ahead and start with my ballot measures bill sheet. Now, remember that we have a roll up bill sheet. So if you actually want to do a report that covers several bill sheets, no problem, just create a roll up for it. And then you can use the report from the roll up, including all the bills from whichever bill sheets you need. Okay, so I'm just going to do it from this one single bill sheet. So these are my ballot measures. In here, I've got a whole bunch of columns. So I have set up my own custom template. And so if you don't have templates or you don't know how to add your own columns to add your own information, no problem. That is handled from here. You just go to bill sheet templates. All right, so if you don't know how to make a roll up and you don't know how to make a template, no problem. I will add the links to those instructions down in the description of this video so that you can see more about that. Okay, now I've got 452 bills in this bill sheet. That count is down here, but maybe I don't want to send all 452 to my client. Really, they're just interested in California right now. So I'm going to go ahead and filter down to California. I just hover over the name and that gives me the little filter guy. And then I am going to maybe say, actually, I also only want signed bills. So now I've got bills that are signed in California, and that is 15 bills out of 452. Great. So these are the specific bills I want to send to my client. I'm halfway home. The other thing I might want to decide is what order I want these to be in. So I'm going to click on action date, and I'm going to sort these to have the newest, the most recently passed bills at the top. But remember, I can also hold shift down and then I can click on another column to sort it, to do a second sort on it. So I could say, well, due bill progress is the main one. I'm sorry, action date is the main one. And it's got this little arrow to remind me. But I'm going to also sort on position. So if I click on that, then I get the second arrow. And if you hold shift down, you can sort by as many columns as you need to get the data right exactly how you want it. So the sorts are shown with these little arrows and the filters are bold, just to remind you what you've done before you actually create this report. Okay, so I've got the exact data that I want. I've got the columns with my extra information, including my position and these calls to action on a few of them. And I've got it in the order I want it. So now I'm ready to actually generate my report. So how do you do that? Well, the report button. So click that, and now we're here. We've got this new screen to allow you to customize your report even more. So it reminds me which report I'm making, how many bills I've selected, but then I can go ahead and type in a title. So I'm going to say report for Joe, bills passed in California. So I've got my title on here, and then I get to pick a logo. So if you haven't loaded up any logos, the way you do that is up here, manage account, and then there's a choice there to load up logos into your account. You can only do that if you're the account admin. I'll add instructions for adding logos into the description below, but it's very easy. All right, but I've got some logos loaded up, and we're just a little bit past election day, so I'm going to go ahead and use my I voted sticker. And then the last thing is very important. So you can pick your template. So by default, we're going to fill this in with the template you were using on that bill sheet already. So if I liked what I had laid out and that was exactly what I wanted, wonderful, then that's what we're going to spit out into this report for you. But it could be that some of those columns are internal notes and you didn't really want to share those, or you have some other, you want to put them in a slightly different order. So if you have something different that you want, that's fine. You can just pick whatever template has exactly the columns that you're wanting to show in your export. All right. So you get you get a chance to pick a template to apply to your report so that you're not accidentally sharing any information that is internal that you don't want to share. Okay, that's it. I've selected all these things. So now I say run, and it goes ahead and makes this report for me. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. All right, so not surprisingly, it's got the title at the top along with the date that I ran it and the count of bills and my logo here in the corner. And then this information is in the order that you had it on the bill sheet. It's got this extra information that I've added, like my support here. And if I go down to one of the bills where I had a call to action, then that is here when we've got that data filled in, and it's not here when I don't have that information filled in. So that's nice. And this happened to be a link, so we present it as a link. Of course, the bill number is a link as well to go read the bill. And I happen to have the state link as part of my template. So if I would prefer my clients to go off to the state website, then I've got those links right there for them to do that directly. All right, so I've got at the footer is my company name plus the page number. Simple. So this is a nice clean report now. It's a PDF. You can send it off to anyone you want. And it's just the bills you meant to share laid out how you want them. So hopefully that looks pretty great. And you're as excited as I am to give it a try, but that is now in your account. So give it a go and let us know what you think. Give us any feedback for what you might want to see as far as other flexibility or other ideas you've got. But there you go, our custom report writer. Enjoy.